What's up, Cancer? It's your girl Isabella Tarot, back at it again. Just going to hit y'all with y'all's extended January message. What Spirit wants you to know for January 2020. And y'all gonna have, I need you to have your thick skin on for this message for those who this resonates for, because this is not, this isn't going to be the cookie cutter short, sweet, and to like, it'll be short, sweet, and to the point, but it just feels like the energy to this y'all's January 2020 is a little bit heavier, and I feel like it's definitely love based. Okay, it's just what you need to be aware of, just in case you're not, don't want you to be blindsided. But this message is a general message. It may or may not be for you. If it is for you, leave me comments, like, share, subscribe. But that being said, you don't have to leave me any hate. If this is not your message, it is not your message, because I feel like I'm probably going to get some backlash on this one. But, okay, y'all. Let's get up in here. So, your song on shuffle was somebody, was it somebody, used to be in somebody, something about used to be somebody you loved, okay? Getting used to being someone you loved, alright? The main lyrics that I caught was, I let my guard down, then you pulled the rug. I was kind of getting used to being someone you loved. And then the next song was Heartless. So just the vibes on that I was getting is like, you're having to, okay, I feel like this is connecting to someone who was either in a relationship with someone, or you were very connected to this person, and now like either some truth has been revealed, something has come out in the open, and you're having to piece together, you're having to piece together, you're having to not necessarily put your life back together. You're having to get clear on the meaning of life again, and realizing that, this relationship wasn't everything. You were very attached to whoever this person is, but they're like, the true colors of the situation has been exposed, alright? And I feel like you're in a really you're really trying to get clear on your feelings and what's going on in January. You're trying to ground your feelings in January. And you're trying to ground your feelings in logic and, making sense of the situation at hand. Alright? So, you're moving forward out of this energy is what I'm seeing, but I feel like it's going to be a little bit of a struggle for you to move out of this energy. Alright? Like, your main card is, Six of Swords. It's like travel, moving forward, getting out of stagnant energy. But it's like what happened in the past, like there was some kind of, power struggle that went down between you and this person. And I'm getting that it ended up being pretty explosive. Like, I don't know if it was just, I don't even know if it was just words. Like, it feels like it was just, I almost feel like it was a tit for tat situation that got way out of hand. And it's causing somebody to, like, I feel like you and this person have separated. You've separated yourself from this person, or they've separated themselves from you. And one of you, whether this is you or that other person, is like spying, doing heavy spying. Like, wants the relationship back. They got you, whoever this was, whether this be you or the other person, got used to being someone you loved. Like, whoever this is talking about, like whether this be you or your counterpart, they depended on you more than they even realized. And it's like they're sitting there hoping that you come back into their existence, or this is, this could be vice versa. Take it for whoever you are in the story. But somebody, the fight got out of hand. Some kind of altercation just didn't go right, got out of hand, and somebody's like has definitely moved forward and out of this situation, but someone's still left in these feelings, alright? Someone's still left in these feelings. It's like somebody's moved on out of this, but someone's still left in the feelings, and I feel like there's a lot of embarrassment around the communication. There's embarrassment. Like, this person, whoever this is embarrassed by maybe the things that were said in this altercation that went down. In whatever fight that went down between the two of you, or, you know, I feel like this person is embarrassed. Embarrassed by the things that they said, or embarrassed by what was, you know, brought out into the open. There's just a lot of, gosh, it looks like a lot of turmoil, and a lot of, you know, someone's ending up, you know, what's not seen is this person's butt hurting. There's just a lot of spying going on. I've got 2 cards of spying in here. Like, they want to see how you're handling everything. And I feel like there's, like, communication has been cut off. I feel like there's separation between the two of you, whoever this is for. There's definitely, like, a disconnect between the two of you, but one of you still holding on. I say one of you. It looks like both of you are still holding on. Both of you are actually spying on each other, wanting to see how each other is actually doing. It's like there's a separation that's going on, but what's not being seen is the other person is actually trying to look in and see what you've got going on. I think they're spying on both sides. You're spying on this person, looking into this person's life, whether it be through, you know, tarot readings, going to a psychic, looking through social media. But I feel like this person is also doing the same thing with you. They could be spying on you through your social media, seeing who you're talking to, what's going on. But I feel like there's a lot of embarrassment on how things went down in this relationship, or, you know, whatever went down between the two of you, this person is embarrassed. And it was like, I feel like it was the fight that went down between the two of you was explosive as hell. But neither one of you is really wanting to budge on the situation. It's like Spirit's guiding y'all to talk it out and to get clear on, you know, get grounded, get solid, get clear, and discuss what actually went on, or it's going to end up festering further. It's like, I've got the card worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Along with calling in your soulmate, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. I feel like y'all are at a stalemate because you need to actually be communicating and you're not communicating. Like, I feel like someone here, whether this be you or the person that you're dealing with, your throat chakra is blocked. Someone needs to be cleansing their throat chakra. Because this might be something worth working on, but the communication has got to get better. Like, somebody needs to speak their truth here, whether this be you or the other person, for y'all to get clear on what it is that you want. Because clearly there is a lot of love in between the two of you. There's a lot of love and connection between the two of you, but you've got to get clear and you've got to actually communicate so y'all can both be on the same page and really understand what was going on. Because it looks like y'all were not on the same page at all. But I feel like all this is having to take place. Like this altercation, this fight, this had to take place for y'all to be able to move out of, you know, whatever karmic cycle that y'all were in with this death card. Something had to change. Like, it's like an evolution of the relationship. This explosive, like, fight that y'all had to take place for y'all to realize what you actually mean to each other. The separation had to take place for you to realize your worth to each other, what you actually mean to each other. And I feel like this might actually worth being worked on, but you've both got to work on your communication. I feel like that's mainly what Spirit is pushing for you in January, is to work on your communication with this person, because y'all are not seeing eye to eye and are not on the same page right now. And I feel like both of you are actually in your heads a lot and in your emotions. Both of you are spying on each other, like, because they don't know what's going on. They don't know what's going on, or one of you, whether this be you or be them, somebody was wanting to know what's going on in your head right now. Vice versa. I feel like both of you are wanting to know what's really going on in the other person's head. But I feel like all this is taking place, and it's actually going to bring you all closer together in the long run, like at the end of this process that y'all are going through. It's kind of like a cleansing. Y'all kind of had to go through this cleansing process to clean out all of the, like, possibly festering energy that y'all both were harboring. Like, you were sitting there harboring, you know, pent up negative emotions, and this person was also harboring pent up negative emotions. And I'm pretty sure this is what that tower was about. This tower moment that happened between the two of you was, you can only hold in so much. Cancer, you can only hold in so much. You can only hold in so much, and when it finally came out, it was just like, burn the whole house down. Like, I feel like you probably shocked this person. They didn't see this coming. Like, they didn't see you standing up for yourself. They didn't see you, whoever this is that you were dealing with, they didn't expect the response that they got from you in the first place. And I almost feel like they're also embarrassed by their actions. They're embarrassed by their actions. But I don't feel like the communication is where it needs to be right now. And January, y'all are going to be having to focus on communicating, or you should. You know, if you are wanting to salvage this relationship, you're going to have to work on communicating with this person better, so y'all can be on the same page. But January is a time where you got to get clear. Is this worth fighting for? Is this worth working on? Because, you know, it's going to be a give and take situation. It can't be all one person. It's got to be both of you for this to get back on the right footing. And look, in this death card, like, I keep being drawn to this little blue yarn. That's communication. Like, something's about to have to change in the way that y'all communicate. Like, someone holds back a lot in this relationship, and I feel like that's, like, it's definitely going to have to change in the evolution of this relationship for it to get to where it's actually meant to go. But anyways, that was y'all's extended message. That's what I got for you guys. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe. I also did a pick a card for January 2020. I highly suggest you check that one out and see where this falls for you. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.